Hej alle sammen, og velkommen til den tredje lektion. I dag skal vi lære om at fortælle andre, hvor du vil gå, og om at invitere dine venner til at gå med. Okay, so hopefully I added some subtitles to that. I don't know if I should speak a lot of Danish when I do these lessons or not. Just for clarity's sake, but that's a good start, just a little introduction in Danish about what we will learn today. So we have a lot to cover, so let's begin. The first part obviously will be telling other people where you are going to go. So in Danish there is a verb that's called an auxiliary verb, and this verb is skole. And it means should or must or will, basically. It could mean any of those based on context. But the fun thing about it is that if you are using a verb of motion, like come or go, you don't have to say come or go. You can just use this auxiliary verb, skole, of course conjugate it correctly, and that's all you have to use as far as a verb. So I'll give you some examples to make this clear. If you are saying, I am going, or I'm going to go to the library, you can just put skole into the present tense, which is skal. Okay? Jeg skal på biblioteket. Jeg skal på biblioteket. Okay? This means jeg skal, I am going, or I'm going to go, på biblioteket. Okay? På is the preposition here, and på in this case means to, the library. Bibliotek is library, biblioteket, or biblioteket is the library. Okay? Then let's do one more example with på. Jeg skal på arbejde. Jeg skal på arbejde. Okay? This means I am going to go to work, or I am going to work. Jeg skal på arbejde. Alright? Skal. Used all by itself, you don't need to say go or come. You don't need any verb of motion, basically. So that's pretty easy, right? The only tricky part about this is that not every location uses the preposition på. You can also say I. Jeg skal I. Okay? For example, I'm going to the movie theater. Jeg skal i biografen. Jeg skal i biografen. Jeg skal i biografen. Okay? I am going to biograf is movie theater. Biografen with the en ending is the movie theater. Okay? Jeg skal i biografen. Another example with I is jeg skal i kirke. Jeg skal i kirke. Okay? I'm going to church. Kirke. Okay? And aside from I, there is one more, and it is the preposition til. Til. For til, let's see. I'm going to the concert. Jeg skal til koncert. Jeg skal til koncert. Okay? I'm going to a concert. I looked in my book, even this one, the thick one, about Danish grammar, and they don't give a rule about which locations use which preposition. Instead, I did look in this book, and they have a list of locations, a short list of locations, and they say which one you use. But they don't say how to figure out which one uses which based on what the place is. So for example, it's not like all places you eat food will use this, or all places you learn something you use this one. There's no rule as far as I can tell. So I'll tell you all the ones that I do know, okay? All of the following places use the preposition på for when you are saying you are going to it, okay? So jeg skal på apoteket. Apoteket. This is apotek. This is a pharmacy. So jeg skal på apoteket means I'm going to the pharmacy. Like we said before, bibliotek, biblioteket, library, hotellet, hotellet, the hotel, universitetet, 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 the university, restaurant, 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 banegården, banegården, train station, posthuset, posthuset, post office. And again, if you want to say the T at the end of the nouns, I say posthuset, but you can say posthuset, posthuset if you want, okay? Stationen, stationen, the station, train station again, kind of same as banegården. And landet, landet, the countryside. Okay, so all of those you would say jeg skal på. All of the following now you would say jeg skal i. Okay, jeg skal i biografen, biografen, the movie theater. Kirke, kirke, church. Seng, bed. Jeg skal i seng. I'm going to bed. Skole, skole, school. Teatret, teatret, og teatret, theater. And buen, buen. Jeg skal i buen. I'm going into town. All of those use e. Final preposition, til. Til, like I said before, jeg skal til koncert. Koncert, a concert. Fest, fest, party. Also, cities and countries will use til. So jeg skal til Aarhus, Aarhus, or any other city. Or countries. Jeg skal til Sverige, jeg skal til Sverige. Okay? So, you can find your own nouns of places that you would like to go. Just check on Google if you want to be sure. Try typing in like jeg skal and then the place and see what sentences come up in the search results and see if you can find out which preposition they use, because it varies from place to place which preposition you will use. Okay? The second part of the lesson, like I said in the beginning, was inviting someone to come with you. Okay? So how do you do that? First you would tell them where you're going, like we did above, or before. Then you would ask them, would you like to come with? The verb for wanting or asking someone would they like to is ville. Ville. This is the infinitive form, but we will conjugate it into present tense because we're asking them if they would like to do it now, and that is vil, okay? Because we are asking people a question, the subject and verb will be inverted. So for example, I'm going to ask my friend, would you like to come with? Vil du med? Vil, would you like, or would like, du, you, med, with. You might notice that I'm not saying come or go in this case either. And the reason why is because vil is also an auxiliary verb, just like skole, okay? For auxiliary verbs, vil and skole, if you are using a verb of motion, like come or go or anything that involves that, you do not have to use that verb of motion. You can just use the auxiliary verb, okay? So if I say, would you like to come, would you like to go, I do not have to say come or go. I would just use vil, okay? So vil du med? Vil du med? Would you like, parentheses, to come with me, okay? Vil du med? Would you like to come with? Or, depending on how you'd like to say it, you could also say, vil du ikke med? Vil du ikke med? Wouldn't you like to come? Basically, you can use either. You can do it without the ikke or with the ikke, okay? Vil du ikke med? Or vil du med? Okay? If you're inviting more than one person, instead of du, you just say I. Vil I med? Vil I med? Because I means you all. Would you all like to come? Now, how would you respond to that invitation? You could either say, yes, I would love to come, or no, I wouldn't like to come. So, yes would be simply ja. You could say, yes, I would like to come. Ja, ja. Jeg vil med. Jeg vil med. Or jeg vil gerne med. Okay? Jeg vil med means just I want to go. Or jeg vil gerne med. I would like to go. I would really like to go. Jeg vil gerne med. You can also say, yeah, det vil jeg gerne. Det vil jeg gerne. Det vil jeg gerne. That means, yeah, I'd like to do that. Det means that. And again, you don't have to say gerne. You can just say, yeah, det vil jeg. Det vil jeg. Det vil jeg. Okay? If you would not like to go, you can decline by saying, nej tak. Nej tak. No thank you. You can also give a reason by saying I can't go or I would not like to go. I can't go. Nej tak. Det kan jeg ikke. Det kan jeg ikke. Det, that, can, jeg, I, ikke, not. So I can't do that. Nej tak, det kan jeg ikke. Or, det vil jeg ikke. Det vil jeg ikke. Okay? I wouldn't really like to. Okay?